Welcome to the first ever podcast of Tommy and Everett.
Jake's there. Look at him.
What are you doing? What, you want to join the podcast, Jake?
What?
You want to join the podcast?
Nah.
Up on the mic.
Up on the mic. We only have one mic, so.
Yeah.
But, welcome to the first ever podcast.
Alright. Is this the first one you've done?
It's the first ever podcast.
Oh.
Well,
wow.
I did one with Jack,
You
but,
did one with Jack.
but
yeah.
that one, the audio was not picked up correctly on that one.
Yeah. Well, this is pretty neat. You got a
Yeah, nice
couch
little setup.
cushion mic and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't set the mic correctly, but
No, it's not. It's a pretty good set. What is it? What kind of mic is that?
this, I have no clue. I mean, I don't know. It's. Oh, it's a toner.
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 It's a toner, Jake. It's a toner.
It's a toner, Mike, eh?
Yeah.
Tell me, how about you tell us about the book you've been reading?
Oh. Currently reading. What is it? Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. It's a good
Yeah,
book.
that's
Yeah.
good.
No, I'm liking it. It's you know, it's about a guy with his attorney going to Las Vegas, doing a bunch of drugs on the way, and still in the midst of it in the beginning. So I'm guessing they're going to use more drugs in Las Vegas. And yeah, no, I'm liking it a lot.
It sounds
Well,
something.
it's a trip that everyone's going to take in life, right?
Oh yeah,
Not everyone.
not everyone, but the trip.
Yeah.
Quite literally, a trip.
Exactly. But you reading that
David Goggins book.
David Goggins?
Yeah.
Tell me about that David Goggins book, you know?
Well, it's a really good book. It starts off with where he's like, it's like everyone's walking around this world like they're zombies, like they don't serve a purpose. But and it's like you can serve a purpose and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and like it's stuff like that, and it's like you like, do you want to be normal? Do you want to be like everyone else? Stuff like that, you know?
Yeah. No, he's definitely got a following, which is crazy. He has
Yeah.
a big following. Well, not crazy, but I mean like it's he's
He's
just got a lot of, I mean like any celebrity, he's got a big following. But,
yeah, he's got a very large following.
but how did he get really famous? Is it just through social media?
I don't think it was through social media. I think it's because he was one of the first black males to actually become a Navy SEAL. I think that's when he got his first major
Oh wow,
attention.
okay.
Or it's when he did the what's it called, the Sun Valley, or like what's it called? There's like this really like long run that was like 100 miles or something,
So he's
and it was through a
he's gotten
really
some fame over the years. Huh?
yeah, and it was this really hot valley.
No, I saw him on the podcasts, and I hear all about him.
Yeah. He's very very famous. Yeah.
And it was Marines, right? Or
No, he was a Navy SEAL.
Navy SEAL.
Navy SEAL, yeah. He's a very, very motivational guy, you know.
Wow.
Who do you usually listen to for motivation?
Motivation?
Motivation.
I don't know.
Who's your favorite guy?
You mean
for
like a
motivation?
podcast?
Well, doesn't have to be a podcast.
I don't know if I really got anything. Motivation.
Dude, you know, like have a motivational guy that you like listen to sometimes?
I don't know if I mean this. I like this one guy, Henry Rollins. He used to be a punk
Oh.
singer.
Oh yeah, I've heard about Henry Rollins. Yeah.
He's a pretty interesting guy. I don't know. I mean, I kind of just like listen to. He kind of shares his story. It's kind of inspiring to go out there and just do something. You know.
Yeah, just
But it's a good time. What can I
Yeah.
say? And I listen to a lot of different people on podcasts.
yeah. That's
I don't know. Joe Rogan, he's good, but
Oh yeah, Joe Rogan has a lot
I-
to say.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So like that's why I can only listen to so much Joe Rogan.
Yeah, Joe Rogan talks a
But,
lot.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I like Joe Rogan, but kind of I know that he's like a big like druggy guy, you know.
really,
He's always doing a lot of shrooms and shit, you know. He-
I think that's till recently. I don't think he used to be that kind of guy.
No.
I mean, hey, just the story is heard, but I think he used to be. I think he smokes weed now, right? He's big.
I don't. I've seen him smoke weed on the
Hey,
podcast
Joe
sometimes.
Rogan smokes the weed, you know.
Joe Rogan definitely doesn't need to smoke
Yeah.
weed.
And I don't know. What do you think about that, Jake?
Who, Rogan smoking?
Rogan smoking. He
Yeah.
used to not be a bit. He used to be against it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now
He's
he's
just,
now he's doing his thing.
dude, he's just trying to do
Jake,
one
there's a
Yeah.
there's a red charger behind the chair.
Does this one work?
Nah, that one the battery's dead. But there's a red charger behind the chair you can use. But anyway, yeah, is Joe Rogan a smoker now? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that.
What was it? Him and Elon Musk?
Oh yeah, him and Elon Musk.
Yeah.
They had a big old cigarette right in his mouth and everything.
No, they were smoking weed. They were smoking weed on the podcast.
Well, Elon didn't even smoke it.
No, I don't think. Yeah,
Oh yeah, nah.
that's the joke. He just puffed it.
He just
He's
yeah no.
like, what do I smoke this like a cigar?
Yeah, I mean like I apparently he got like a lot of like lashback at that, you know, because
Oh.
because everyone like look at him as like such a smart saint, you know.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of. I mean, people don't like to hear this, but there are very intelligent people that also smoke weed,
That's true.
and there are a lot that don't.
Yeah.
And yeah, you know,
Yeah,
that's people doing their thing, you know.
people doing their weed, you know.
Exactly.
Did you have you ever watched the one of Joe Rogan where he was like when he was talking about like the bees in like Africa or some shit?
No, who
No.
was that with?
I think that was with what's his name? The Asian guy.
Asian guy.
The Asian comedian guy. I think that's who he is. I don't know his name.
It's gotta be
I know he's on one of his he was on one of his podcasts with like a red face paint on his on the lower part of his face.
yeah, I don't know his name, but I think I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
he was talking about like the bees there like can like kill people and shit.
Oh, like what are they called? Murder hornets?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
murder bees or something.
the-
They can, yeah.
Yeah, there's something like
Well,
that.
didn't they? Wasn't there like it was on the news that some of them came out west in the U.S., right?
Oh yeah.
And they had to take them out, and I mean they're wearing like hazmat suits,
Oh
you
yeah,
know,
as they should, you know. I'm
like a
like,
family of like murder bees or whatever you call them.
yeah. I was just watching like something on YouTube, and there was these like bees. I forgot what they're called. They're like hornets or something.
Yeah.
And they have a photographic memory. So if you like kill one of their friends or like hurt them at all, they'll remember and they'll follow you.
Where'd you hear this?
I saw it on a YouTube short.
YouTube short. Well,
YouTube
that's the
short.
thing nowadays. Like everyone's looking on
Yeah,
YouTube
everyone's-
Shorts and Reels and social media to get their information. So I mean, could be
See-
true.
Could be true, could not be true. You never know. But what's your opinion on social media, Tommy?
Social media?
Social media.
You know, I think it's a little ridiculous. I think it's very ridiculous.
You
Not a
think it-
little. I think it's very ridiculous.
Do you think
But
it's very ridiculous?
yet I have, I only have one social media app. I got Instagram, and
Insta,
I don't
No
like it because I'm
Snapchat
on it
or
like
any of that?
almost once a day, and I recently I have been on it as much, which is good.
well, yeah.
But it's yeah, because of that reason. It's just like a lot of people are on social medias and the TikTok, and Snapchat. I've never had those. Well, I got TikTok. I never used it. I got rid of it.
I got TikTok for a little bit too.
I don't know.
But I didn't like it.
I think it's ridiculous. I think like if overnight they just completely got rid of all social media, I think there'd be a lot of angry teens
Oh yeah.
freaking out. But I think
lot
give
of
them a
them-
year and maybe we have a
we'll,
better
like-
society. We have a society
Yeah.
that's more sane and more like outdoorsy, and I don't even know about
More
outdoorsy,
like-
just more like work, like hard workers. I
Less
feel like
bad obese kids.
social, that's I feel like social media is I don't know.
It's kind of like a problem, you know.
I think it's making people a little lazy.
Yeah.
you know.
But
I
I
mean,
agree with that one, yeah.
I think anything, that requires you to stay at home.
And just sit on your phone and scroll and shit.
People are on Instagram, like all of a sudden an hour goes by, you know what I mean? Like
Oh yeah, and you're like, oh shit.
And then
I've been
it's just
on,
a
like,
unproductive
and
day.
you've like missed work or like missed
Exactly.
your entire day or some
Well,
shit.
if you're
You
missing
forgot to go
work
to the
because of
gym.
that, then that's a problem.
That is a really big
That's
problem.
crazy, yeah. I mean,
You can't be missing work because you're watching TikTok and some
TikTok,
some hot girl with big tits fucking dancing.
Yeah, you can't be doing that. So, I mean, you gotta be disciplined with yourself.
Sure,
You gotta
yeah.
be disciplined with yourself.
Yeah. I think social media it's definitely a big problem. It could be bigger if like,
No, it's not like a huge problem.
but like,
I just wonder, like
like
without
what would it be like right now without
it's
social media?
phones too though. You know what I mean? Like I feel like no one really wants to use their computer for social media.
No,
The
no,
ones that are
are just
sad,
yeah,
but you
sad.
know, I mean that's what I think. I don't know. So, you know, hey, social media, live. I can live without it. I mean, well, I say that.
But like,
But if I never got it, you know, I mean, I didn't really need it. I could.
yeah, I don't
I
think
think if I just deleted it, I'd be fine.
I think
But
and like,
I don't.
doesn't it like shorten people's attention span too, and like it like makes it so like if there's a long movie, people don't want to watch it because it's not like a
You know what's
5 minute.
interesting? That could be true because I was in a history through film class in
Ah,
senior year, and I liked it a lot. It was my second semester, and I'm a big movie guy. I like a lot of movies, but you know, there's a couple kids in that class that like take it, and I'm like, all right, it's cool. You know, you got these kids, you know, like I think they like movies since they decided to take the class, but
yeah.
there's a few kids that are like, I actually don't like watching long movies. I don't even watch shows. I just prefer like really short films or what. I don't know, you know, and that's cool, but like,
It's a
I think
movie class.
people get bored
Fast,
fast,
which
and
is
that's
tough.
why like you see Instagram reels get to the point immediately, and they're
Yeah,
all like 3 or 4 seconds, and if it's not intriguing from like when you first look at it, you swipe.
yeah. You
Even if you just waited 5 seconds and the video got actually interesting, most people don't even know that, you know?
like the thing is,
And that's
I
so
I
it's
think I think if someone like made a video with like the start just being boring and dull, and like the first 3 seconds of it being boring and dull, then at the end it says you just won $1 million. It's just like no, a lot of people wouldn't win that $1 million, because their
yeah.
attention span is
If that was the
3 4 seconds.
case, if they finished the video, you got $1 million.
Yeah, if you finish the video, you got $1 million.
Well, you know, I feel yeah, most people would not get that $1 million, that's for sure. But if they knew that was what they'd be winning, well,
I'm sure
sure,
they'd watch the video.
for
I'm like,
sure.
I'm sure that's how I'd watch the video.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Um,
but everyone's kind of, I don't know,
they're all just like,
they're very satisfied with social media, but
yeah,
then it's like since it satisfies them, they want more. And the videos that already satisfied them, or videos that are similar to that, you know what I mean, are not like doing it for them. So they need something better. So 5 second videos that were really satisfying because all that great information you want in that 5 seconds,
it's there.
it's there.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, that's great, but I need more of it. And then you need like a 2 second video. You know what I
Oh
mean? With the
shit.
same
And then like,
information, but
and
you know what I mean?
you're like learning the
Get
same
right to the
thing.
laugh, get right to the joke,
Like,
punchline immediately.
like there's no like lead on or anything. It's just
And you
like,
know,
bam, right
I don't
there.
know if that makes any sense, but
But like,
a lot of
yeah, no,
social media is just,
it's like
but it's a huge way for like brands and companies to, you
take
know,
advantage.
take advantage, advertise. I mean, we used it for Yap, me and my buddy, Yap Records.
Oh yeah,
We used it for like T Goblin shit, you know.
I'll make sure I
I
leave
mean,
all
with
your stuff in the
oh,
description and everything.
that's up to you, but I don't really care. The thing with Instagram is just like it's nice for advertising. And I think without it, it would have been really tough for people to actually know about this album we
Oh
put
yeah.
out. But I don't know. It's very addicting for some,
Oh yeah, definitely.
more than others. But yeah, it's wild.
I know like a lot of girls are really addicted to it and shit. Girls
Girls and guys,
yeah, it's true.
I
Man.
know a lot of people are just in it in class, and it gets to a point where you feel bad for the teacher. Like the teacher can't
Oh yeah,
teach their own class.
yeah. They can't even like give the students knowledge.
Yeah.
I mean, like I'm not saying like I'm not part of the problem. Like yeah, sure. Like I like do my thing sometimes.
Everyone's on social
Yeah,
media,
everyone's
you
on
know?
social media. Like
And the people that have it and they say I'm not addicted,
that's like
you think
it,
you can only get addicted to drugs? You can get addicted to Instagram,
like
YouTube Shorts specifically, Like yeah, I mean it's a real deal.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
And like sometimes you just use like what like if you put your phone down for like 15 seconds in class and you just look around, I'm sure like half of the class is maybe on their phone.
Yeah,
At
most
least
class, yeah.
25%.
No, more than that.
You
Yeah.
think?
Yeah. Oh, I know. Or
Yeah.
everyone's always got an AirPod in.
Oh, AirPods,
And,
yeah.
okay, so I like music, A lot of people
Yeah.
like music.
You know?
Um, but, I'm a big I listen I mean like sometimes I listen to music, get my work done in class as long as it's okay with the teacher.
Yeah.
Some people always have like an AirPod in their right ear,
Oh,
just
yeah.
walking in the hall, and I'm just like, I'm sure I've done that, but I'm not like
It-
24/7
Oh,
AirPod.
no,
You
yeah.
always see them. You can't ever see them without it, and you're just like, wow, they must really charge their phone every second,
Yeah.
or like charge those AirPods. I mean, that's.
Yeah.
I remember at Chippewa, AirPods were huge, right?
Yeah.
And then it was like, I think everyone just got lazy and didn't want to charge their AirPods, so they all just went to wires
Oh.
for like a solid month or two, and everyone was wearing wires.
So people got so
And this is
lazy?
before I had AirPods. So
Really?
I was wearing wires because that's all I had. People were wearing AirPods, right? And then they took my thing. So, hey.
I got my old my old pair of AirPods still at a wrestling meet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I got a pair of AirPods, and they're great. They're awesome. I actually just dropped my AirPods recently, like right out of my pocket. Almost forgot. Almost ran them over. Would have been bad. Yeah.
That happened to my phone at the flea market one day.
I was there. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember I was like running
Yeah, no, it
around
was not
scrambling.
good. It wasn't good.
But yeah,
Yeah,
um,
man.
it's
Man,
it's tough to get stuff done now with phones involved and everything. Like I'll be
we're yeah,
honest, I'm
we're just easily satisfying everyone with technology. And
yeah, and
what makes them really want to go outside when they have everything they want to look at on their phone?
yeah, like
It's
there's no reason to like go out. There is a reason to go outside, but like they don't think that there's a reason to go outside. You know what I mean?
yeah. But we even got technology like this. I mean, we got the podcast mic, the
We got
computer.
mic. Yeah, we got some pretty advanced
Pretty
stuff.
interesting, yeah.
But at least we aren't screwing up your guys' attention span.
Well, yeah, no, this is good. This is just the audio. You know what I mean?
Just audio, no face.
This is to listen to in
just
the car.
audio.
Yeah, motherfuckers, listen to this shit in the car.
When you're feeling at your lowest, come back.
Yeah. Exactly. David Goggins shit.
I think I could pull off pretty good David Goggins, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was it right there.
I just gotta gain like 200 pounds and lose it, you know? Go on the Death Valley run.
Yeah.
That's what the run was called, Death
Run a
Valley.
marathon every morning.
Oh yeah. He does that every morning, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Or something like that.
Remember I was watching like a video on him, and he was like, so whenever I'm getting out of bed, I always keep the stuff that I ran today, like in this book. And
Yeah.
I paused the video to look at how many miles he wrote down in his book like every single day. It was like 13 miles, 18 miles, like 20 miles, 14 miles. Like, it was crazy.
Yeah.
This guy runs a crazy amount of miles in like such like a short period of time, and like
He's really motivated,
oh yeah,
and he's just getting more and more fit.
yeah, he's really motivated.
That's
and really
awesome. I mean,
disciplined.
Yeah. And dude, oh man, people say I got the body of a runner, but I don't like running. But I think I gotta really give it a shot because
yeah, but
I
running.
think if I actually just get that feeling of the runner's high,
Oh, runner's high,
is
yeah.
what I hear, maybe I'll have a good passion for it, and then
Yeah,
there's my cardio almost every day. It'd be great.
I'm
I gotta motivate myself to go out and do it.
so there's one day my mom big runner, she loves running. She was like, Everett, you should come running with me tomorrow morning. I'm like, you know what, David Goggins goes running. Why shouldn't I? You know.
So you went.
So I went running and like it's not easy, you know. Running
It's
is
not easy, but
And then
how far did you run?
I ran 4 miles.
4 miles. All right.
In running, it's tough. Like I'm a wrestler. Like I do a lot of cardio stuff at wrestling, and
Yeah.
it's like it's not like as easy as everyone says it is. Like you gotta stay in the move, you know, or else
Yeah.
you get like a cramp and you wanna stop, and you're like, nah, you gotta keep on going, or
Yeah,
else
you
you like
do.
lose your pace and shit.
Yeah, and oh man, I was talk about cramps. The worst. Dude, I was skateboarding around the basketball courts get my ollies down, right?
Getting
Really
your-
working on my ollies.
Yeah.
And then I took a little water break, and then I just had a big cramp. And you know what they say is, you take big gulps of water, you get the easy cramp right away.
Yeah.
That's what it is. You gotta take little sips.
Yeah. Little sips.
That's what leads to the cramp,
Yeah. I think if you take too big of a sip of water, bam.
Yeah. Oh,
Some-
Jake's got the Catan.
Jake has got the
Yeah.
Catan.
Is
How
that
about
bananagrams too?
Jake, is that Catan I see?
Indeed.
You
Yeah.
grab any of the add-ons or just Catan?
Just,
I don't blame you.
Catan's a good game, Can't beat it. It's a fun one. The Settlers of Catan.
The Settlers of Catan.
You can't go wrong. You can't do no harm.
I really want to try the add-on. It's just, before I was like such a little bitch about it.
What is the extension or is
Yeah,
it just the
it-
different version?
It was like
Oh,
it's not
GoPro 9,
it's
right?
yeah, it's the GoPro 9.
Isn't it both yours?
No,
Oh.
well, it's not yours. It's both of ours. No, it's,
Put this on.
That's
no,
gonna help with wind.
That's only for like a one-person thing. Like
No. That will help with Well, I guess because we're
yeah,
We're coming in from the side
we're
mics,
coming
yeah.
like if we should like put it right there, that doesn't really help much.
no, because there's nothing there. But that would get rid of like the air conditioning noise. I don't know if you can hear that or not. I think we heard it when
Maybe
we
I
did the
could like
test.
set up like right there. You
Low,
know.
low, low.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, no.
But yeah.
Yeah, no. But the book I'm reading, back to the book, Fear and Loathing.
Back.
Um,
Yeah, back.
I'm not a big reader, never really have been, but I think I really found a book I like. My brother lent me the book, and no, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I read a couple chapters already today. So,
Really.
and I normally don't read, just sit down and just get sucked into a book, but something about these guys going to Las Vegas taking drugs is just intriguing me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
No, what that book kind of reminds me of. Have you ever watched The Wolf on Wall Street?
Not yet, but I've heard a lot about it.
I'm sure you've heard a lot about it from Jake and all them. You know.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah. It's I like it a lot. It's one of my like top 3 movies.
Yeah.
Not in like this guy. It's just like this guy who like starts like scamming people
Yeah.
and like starts like doing illegal shit to get money.
It's got Leonardo. Huh?
Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Right, yeah. He's a
And-
great actor.
Yeah, he's really good.
I watched a Wall Street related movie just called Wall Street.
Really.
Yeah, but it was made a little while ago. I think it was 80s or 90s. I think it was in the 90s, I believe. Maybe early 90s. I don't know. Oh, there you go. Block the air conditioning.
Yeah, black air conditioning.
I think it's got, what is it? It's got Charlie Sheen, Martin Sheen, Michael Douglas. And it's just basically being at like, the bottom, kind of like the bottom, working in the office with
Oh.
Wall Street, and then just getting up there with like the rich guys, and then just kind of becoming like crazy, Yeah, no, but just kind of, becoming rich, and then you got like a rich apartment, fancy, and you get the girl, kinda, she's kind of crazy, she's
Yeah.
cheating,
But, well, it's a girl.
it's investing, the stocks,
The-
so,
the stocks.
yeah.
But yeah. If I ever become rich, I want to like make it from like not from nothing, because I don't have nothing currently. I'm a pretty privileged kid.
Yeah.
I'm very happy where I am.
Yeah, very
I-
fortunate.
Yeah, very very fortunate. And my family, we plenty of money to put food on the table, put a roof above my head and everything.
Yeah.
And but if I do ever like make a lot of money, I want it to be like me that made it. I want it to be like I came like
And that's the thing with
like
investing.
I made the business,
Here's
know.
the thing
like,
with investing. You put a certain amount. You could just gamble the money into S&P, right?
yeah,
You can make a lot of money.
but like
But do you still have that feeling
that like
of,
you worked for it,
yeah, there's
It-
something about.
like getting your own like
Well, let's compare it to like.
having a business or like making business.
Let's
from
compare it to like the flea market, and then working at Roy's farm.
nothing. Yeah, Roy's Farm. Yeah.
Flea market, really chill job,
Oh yeah.
getting paid pretty good.
Yeah.
Chill job. Not really doing too much. I mean, the morning you're parking cars. Towards the end, you're doing trash.
Yeah.
But then when you're working at the farm, you're working. You know
Yeah,
what I
you're
mean? You're getting the
working.
same pay. So I don't know. I think I feel more productive after the farm. I think, yeah, I think
I feel more
it's the
productive.
same pay, right? But I feel more productive and more accomplished, like I earned that money.
Yeah.
I don't know, just working hard, you know what I mean? And that's the thing, like, I mean, I'm probably gonna invest in the future, but I mean,
I
there's,
think who isn't? Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I don't know how much I'm gonna get involved with it or not, but when it comes to like a hardworking job that you earn money from compared to a job that, let's say,
You're just like,
hey, I'll give you $100 to sit in this chair for an hour and guard this tennis court, like that was a job that was offered to me. I don't know, but like it's like I could do that,
but like,
or like it was yeah,
are
sure,
you,
I'll definitely do that. Don't get me wrong.
but like at the end of it, are you gonna feel like you earned that money or not?
No, I mean, I guess
But like,
not as much as working really hard.
yeah, not as much like weed whacking and pulling
Yeah,
weeds and
yeah.
getting your sweat on.
Money is something that's huge in the society.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Tommy, do you go to the gym or like not too much?
Not as much. No, I do have a nice at-home gym if I ever need to use that,
Yeah,
and I should be using it, but I can't make excuses saying I don't have time. I definitely got the time. I just gotta motivate myself to get down there and crank it out.
yeah.
But I'm trying to get my cardio in every day. I was really big into skating and I didn't skateboard at all this year.
Really?
So now I just got back into it. Now I'm going to the park more often.
Nice,
I'm actually
nice.
trying to learn some tricks and yeah. So I don't know. That's my cardio. What I'm doing.
Yeah.
What about you?
Me, I try to cut out time for the gym, but how my like day usually goes, I wake up at 9 a.m., go to the farm, work for Roy,
Yeah.
and then I got wrestling almost every single day except Friday. Friday is like one day that like, I have my free day. And on that day I kind of just I go from work straight to wrestling because wrestling starts at like 6
That's pretty
and
good.
I have to leave work at like 5.
Hard day of work, and then you're just working even harder at wrestling.
Yeah, and then I'm
Especially
just
what you got with your coach. I mean, they really push you there, huh?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a whole ass thing
And when did
there.
you start wrestling?
I started wrestling in sophomore year.
Sophomore year. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you
Yeah, so
doing it next year too?
what was that?
You're doing it next year?
Yeah, I'm doing wrestling next
Uh,
year too. I've been wrestling a lot in the off season, so like I'm like
well,
I
what season do you not do it? I mean, is there like any months where you get a break? Because it seems like you're doing the summer, you do it in the fall,
yeah, I do it in like the winter and
winter,
everything. Yeah.
spring.
Yeah. I do it every
So you're
time.
really just doing it every season, all four
Yeah, there
seasons
there is no break to wrestling. Well, technically it does only start in the winter, but like I do a lot of off season work. So
during the
like
fall.
so I do a lot of
That's
wrestling
good.
camps and
Yeah.
shit.
Wow. That's
So
awesome.
like I don't have to. It's just that I do it because I enjoy wrestling. Something I generally like.
Yeah.
Like the feeling of putting on those wrestling shoes, putting on that head guard.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? Throwing on the sling.
I was talking to a work colleague at where I work. I work at a food. Well, doing an internship. I'm a summer intern
There you go.
at a food science company.
Yeah, he does an internship with my mom, basically.
It's a good internship. I'm good. Yeah, she got me the gig. It's great.
Yeah.
Can't beat it. I'll
Yeah,
take it.
he is.
Yeah. But I was talking to one of the bakery or bakers. What am I saying? Jeez.
Yeah.
In the lab, and this guy, really smart guy when it comes to baking and all sorts of stuff. I mean, they're just really trying out food and different ingredients and whatnot. It's food science.
Yeah.
It's food science.
It's food science.
Yeah, exactly. And this guy, really nice guy, big into boxing.
Really?
Yeah, and I wouldn't expect it. You know what I mean? I mean, this guy's in like 50s and he's boxing. That's awesome to hear.
What's his name?
Joe, he's the man. You know Joe.
Joe?
Joe, he's the man.
Wait, was Joe the one cooking the dumplings?
No, not that Joe.
Oh.
No, wait, that's not his name. Isn't that guy? That's a different guy. Yeah.
I think I know who you're talking
Joe.
about. Yeah.
But anyways, he's boxing, and he was telling me all about how he just goes to the gym at least I think once a week, the boxing gym, and
Oh.
just punches, and just goes at
Just
it.
starts just.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I mean, dude, take one of us out, with a punch. But I mean, I think that's pretty awesome. You know, at that age, you're just boxing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive to like keep on going at that age.
Well, that's the same thing with like skating. Like, I want to be able to keep skating at that age. You know what I mean?
Keep skating till you're 50, you know,
No, not till I'm 50. As much as I can.
as much as I can.
That's why I always want to stay comfortable on a skateboard. Like, even if I'm not doing tricks, just
Just like make sure you're
be in
still
my
stable.
60s, 70s, at least be able to like ride a skateboard. That'd be pretty sick.
Can do some nice like
Yeah.
going down a Mundo's Hill, you know.
Yeah, exactly,
Once we get the golf cart back, we gotta start doing like some stuff with the golf cart.
for sure.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah,
But
yeah, the golf cart's great.
yeah.
Timmy's got the
Oh yeah, that blue golf cart.
that thing's awesome.
That thing is a lot. That thing is so much fun. Oh, the craziest thing happened. Do you remember what happened at the at the Irish Red Bowling thing
Yeah.
with Timmy and Sadie? How they almost got ran over by that white sedan.
Yeah, that was nice.
That was crazy. I saw Timmy whip out of there with Sadie, and then Sadie's hat flew out, and they ran
was
back
crazy.
to get it.
Yeah.
And they almost got hit by a goddamn sedan. I
Yeah.
was like, well, Timmy's dead. I just turned around and just took another drink of Fuzzy Leprechaun, you know?
Yeah, you were definitely drinking some fuzzy leprechaun.
Did you ever drink the Fuzzy Leprechaun or not?
I'm sure I had a sip or two.
How was Fuzzy Leprechaun?
It was good. It's good.
Yeah, Fuzzy Leprechaun was good, you know?
Not bad, not bad.
Not bad indeed. Well, I think that the podcast has gone on long enough, but thanks for joining us.
That's
guys.
a solid 40 minutes right there. Maybe
Alright.
30, I don't know.
That's 30 minutes sound like right there.
There you
Those are
go.
right there. There you go. But thanks for joining us, guys. Anything else I should say before we end it?
Eat your vegetables, you know?
Let's go, Brandon.
Exactly. Let's go.
Alright,
Hey,
thanks
man, you know, let's go, man.
Dude, that's a way to end the fucking.
There you go. Hey.
Right there.